Evil Cleveland kidnapper has been sentenced to jail for over 1,000 years. Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Sam and you are watching I.O. If you remember a couple of months back, there was a huge story in the news. 3 young girls who had all disappeared between the years of 2002 and 2004 in Cleveland, Ohio, escaped their captor's house when one of them kicked a door down and managed to free them all. Now the girls were 14, 16 and 20 years old when they were kidnapped, and you can imagine the joy that their families had when they were finally found. But then lots of information came out about how they were treated and how their kidnapper abused them while they were being kept in the basement of his house. So Ariel Castro was the man that had them in prison for so many years, and he not only beat them, raped them, he impregnated one of the girls. One of them suffered from many miscarriages because of how he treated them and how he beat them. And this past week we finally saw him get sentenced for all of these hideous crimes. So Castro pled guilty to over 900 counts, which means that he avoided the death sentence, but he was sentenced to life without parole plus another 1,000 years in jail. Now obviously the crimes that this man committed were hideous, completely heinous, so it only makes sense that this man should never be allowed outside of jail, and one can only assume that's why they put such a lengthy sentence on someone's head like that. Make sure there's no chance of parole, no chance of appeal. So although he did avoid the death penalty, you can hope that 1,000 years might help put a little bit of rest on the families and the victims of this horrible, horrible crime, and maybe they can now start to look for a little bit of peace and look to try and gain some closure on the horrible, horrible time of their lives.